Welcome to another episode of Soundcheck on Akron Buzz. I'm your host, Katie Robinson. This week on the program, we'll interview local artist Ed Amann. Ed is a folk singer and songwriter who performs all over the Akron area. His music ranges from country to blues to jazz. You can catch him live at one of his upcoming shows.
It's just a little thing, but we'll have to take you in about something we heard the other day. You can tell it to us easy, or we'll make it very hard, but you'll tell us what we want either way.
Hi, and welcome back to Soundcheck. I'm here with Ed Amann. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi, so we'll just jump right into it. How'd you describe your music genre-wise?
That's a little tough because I try to touch on a lot of different genres because I grew up with a lot of different stuff. Being the age I am, I grew up with all of the 60s rock and roll and Motown and stuff, and wanted to do that and really couldn't get around it. But I learned on folk music,
Right.
which was kind of big back then too. The big heroes are like the Byrds,
Oh yeah.
and so it's more of a folk rock
Okay.
thing. And I played country for years, so there's a streak of that in
So you
there
got lots
too.
of different genres. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any specific artists that influenced you?
Yeah, the Byrds, Dickie Betts with
Okay.
the Allman Brothers, John Mayall and the Blues Breakers, which would effectively be Eric Clapton as a guitarist.
Definitely. So how did you first get into music? How did you first decide you wanted to play guitar and start singing and writing songs?
I think, as far as just playing, I didn't even consider writing early on. As far as just playing, I was watching a folk show on TV called Hootenanny and said, okay, this is
Hootenanny.
something I want to do.
I see you glance and look away. You know you shouldn't stare. I'll just keep rolling by you now. Got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere. There's times I wonder if you know life ain't always fair, but I just had to make my peace. Got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere. Sometimes I sit and wonder, sometimes I just don't care. There's times it hurts so awful bad. Got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere. I didn't ask to be this way, but here I am, so there. I ain't got the time for pity. Got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere. Got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll, got to roll to get somewhere.
What have been your biggest challenges as a performing artist?
Well, you hear me speaking. I'm stuck with this accent.
Yeah,
Can get me in some trouble.
Where's the accent come from? I have to ask.
Even though I was born here, when I was 7 years old, I moved to Kentucky.
Ah.
Just the right age.
Okay, right. Very cool. I was wondering.
And then it's been my karma through life to be either down south or with people from the south. The entire Army career, I was either in Texas or with people from Texas.
Okay. Oh, so you kind of got the southern influence.
Yeah.
Did that influence your music at all as well, living in Kentucky?
No, I wasn't into music yet
Huh,
at that
okay.
time. I was a little bit of a latecomer. I was probably about 14 or so. I was back up here before I started with music.
Are you recording a new album or EP?
I
or
have
coming out with one, or just came out with one?
I have a new CD
Just
out
came out
last
with one.
month.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. So tell us about that.
Well, it's called Playing the Game,
Okay.
and it's like my previous two CDs, just a collection of my songs, myself, and a guitar.
Okay.
The
so
next one may be different.
Right.
The first three are all similar format.
Okay. So it's like older songs, newer songs, a little bit of
all original.
mix of everything. Okay.
All original, mixed. Yeah, it's still with me. That means it's a mix of everything.
If people wanted to hear more about your music and find out, more about you, where can they go to do that?
I've got my own website,
Okay.
www.edmanwalkin.com.
Edman Walkin. I have to ask, where's the Edman Walkin name come from?
In a band I was playing with about 10 years ago, which was about the time that movie Dead Man Walking came out. I had a habit of showing up a little late to rehearsals, occasionally, a little late and unprepared. And one night I walked in that usual condition, and old Bob Dale, the band leader, he looks at me and says, You're Ed Man Walking.
Wouldn't you like just to fly away, away from all your cares? Break through these clouds to the sunlit sky that's there. Out of the reach of these earthbound storms and trouble far below. Wouldn't you like just to fly away sometime? Sun setting west to make room for the stars in a purple evening sky. Moon shining down on the sea catches your eye. On through the night as we turn into dreams like all we ever were. Wouldn't you like just to fly away sometime? Flying in my dreams and dreaming about you, wishing we were one, but knowing we are two. Sun setting west to make room for the stars and a purple evening sky. The moon shining down on the sea catches your eye. On through the night as we turn into dreams like all we ever were. Wouldn't you like just to fly away sometime? Wouldn't you like just to fly away sometime?
Thanks for joining us here on Soundcheck with Ed Amann. You can visit edmanwalkin.com for show dates and music, and you can see Ed live on June 25th at Sonnets in Wadsworth and on July 16th at the Bay Arts Fuller House in Bay Village. Tune in next time for more great local artists, and we'll see you on the next episode of Soundcheck on Akron Buzz.